She and her organization are carrying on in the spirit of Dr. King. The ACLU of New Jersey recently filed a petition citing 400 cases of police brutality, police abuse, police misconduct, and police corruption, and has called for the federal government, the U.S. Justice Department, to come in and investigate the Newark Police Department. We thank the ACLU for this, and I'd like to bring forward the Executive Director of the New Jersey ACLU.
Dr. Martin Luther King told us upon presenting his dream to the world, the first measurement on the list was to free African Americans from the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. Our leaders evoke the dream frequently, but as a society, we rarely measure ourselves against it. Police brutality permeates the surface of a community and it scars the psyche of everyone who lives there. When police officers can get away with violating the law under the pretext of enforcing it, they have all the power and the people have none. It chills the lifeblood of a city and jeopardizes the lives within it. The ACLU stands in solidarity with the citizens of Newark in saying enough is enough. In September, we petitioned the Department of Justice to finally come help stop abuse of citizens at the hands of the Newark police. Our petition documented 418 allegations of false arrests, discrimination, physical assaults, retaliation, and deaths in custody, covering only 2.5 years. By the way, many of those allegations came from Newark police officers themselves. I don't need to tell you that the situation on the ground here is serious, and I don't need to tell you that behind every one of those 418 cases we documented, there is a human being whose life will be negatively impacted by what happened. You cannot overstate how traumatic it is to have your rights violated by the police. It can be life-altering and life-taking. The Department of Justice seems to be taking it seriously too. They've been on the ground talking to people and finding out firsthand about police-community relations in Newark. They've even talked to Chairman Ham. I don't know if that was before or after you were stopped and detained for an hour for no reason. I'm hoping it was after, but you never know. They talked to NAACP, the Black Issues Convention, the Latino Leadership Alliance, and many others. And if anyone wants to speak out to them, I encourage you to go ahead. You know, if you need guidance or help, then talk to me or talk to someone in POP and we'll get your information to them. It's been 43 years since 1967 when the ACLU first called for federal intervention on behalf of the citizens of Newark. It's been 4 months since the ACLU filed its petition with the Department of Justice this time around. We hope that the wait will soon come to an end. Historians like Bob Curvin tell me that this is not a decades-old problem in Newark, this is a centuries-old problem. We waited long enough. It's hard to imagine that the Department of Justice could find a more worthy candidate for its attentions than Newark. But let me tell you that if they turn us away, as they did in 1967, the ACLU stands ready to redouble our efforts, to file more lawsuits, to arm more citizens with knowledge of their rights, to defend those of you who speak the language of the unheard. At this time of remembering Dr. Martin Luther King, we will not shirk our duty to struggle nor fear the repercussions of truth. Thank you.